Yo, people, welcome back to another stream. I haven't done one in a while, since Monday when we had the calling show. But of course, if you read the title, you saw the thumbnail, you of course know it's League One predictions. So I got a special guest. Like I said, I we just met. Um, Big up Tyler for organizing this. Niall, um, Plymouth fan. So I'm excited to have him. Niall, how are you doing today?
Yeah, not too bad. Just and come home and tried to do this on my computer and it didn't work. But
Yeah, we moved. So yeah, it it didn't go as planned, but we're live with it. So that's all that matters. Uh, I'm going to read some. Ollie says hi. Ollie is predicting Derby County to win the league. Um, we'll get into his predictions, his top seven later. Um, but yeah, Ollie, he looks excited. He's a Birmingham fan, of course. So he looks excited. Ilias, a local fan, says big up, Ilias. Yeah. So uh, the new league, some new teams that came up from League Two into League One, and some teams that came down from the championships. Some the teams I know that came down from the championships are teams like Barnsley and I think Sheffield Wednesday. Did I go down?
no, it was in Peterborough
Oh,
that came
okay.
down, and then
Uh,
up from League Two was Forest Green Rovers, Exeter. Um, I think Port Vale didn't they go up? I don't know who's the other team.
Chat, let us know. Uh, if you guys know, we are a bit unsure, but that's cool. So I'll start off with the first of many questions. What are you most excited, looking forward to? Going into the new League One season, there's loads of new teams, and yeah, we'll start off with that.
Um, well, I'm excited that the Devon Derby is back on, and them absolute pasting uh, from what they gave. Never forgive Ryan Lowe for that. Just saying it's any other game. Just be clear, Derby is not just any other game. We absolutely detest X, and I'm going to take great pride in beating their backside this season and away, which should be enjoyable. And the best bit is we face them at St James's, where we potential team to relegate them back to League Two, and I will do that.
Yeah,
So that's what
yeah,
I'm relegating Exeter City back to a basement league, back to where they belong.
yeah. When I was when I was making the thumbnail, Exeter City. Now, if you don't know much about rugby in England, of course, Exeter City is also a rugby team.
You got Exeter Chiefs,
So
Premier League. Actually, they're
yeah,
fantastic. Chiefs are
yeah,
Chiefs are an absolute dynamo. Yeah, their football club is it's, uh, it's just something else.
yeah. um, but yeah. Before we get into the predictions, everyone, um, what what are you guys most excited for going into the League One season? Put it in the chat. And okay, so let's start off with. Wait, let me just get the League One table. Oops, I don't want to say the wrong amount of teams here. So, of course, you guys play loads of. Okay, so there's 24 teams in, I believe. The bottom three get relegated, right? The bottom three.
Bottom three, yeah. No, bottom four.
Bottom four. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
just to throw a curveball there to go down to League Two.
Okay. Let's. What are your relegation teams?
Well, in 24th, I've got Exeter City. That's not just, and let me be clear. Let me be, not because I don't because of this rivalry. It's not because of that. It's Exeter City have signed no players. Well, they may have signed a couple. They haven't signed anyone of substance. So got Exeter City to finish bottom of the league. I mean, hopefully not, because bottom of the league for us to relegate them. So I'm hoping that with four games to go, they're still. If they lose to Argyle at home, they go down. That would be my ideal situation. Really, I would I'd find that hilarious. But I'm 24th. Just I do not rate them at all. I think they are going to fail.
Yeah. Okay. That's your first. 23rd.
I'm. It's tough. It really is. It really is tough about who on earth it could be. I mean, under Derek Adams, I think, he I do think Morecambe, Derek Adams, he has got this habit of messing up, really. So I can see him being there with Morecambe.
Okay, Morecambe. Okay, that's yeah.
Derek Adams, he always gets second season syndrome.
There you had it from himself, the League One smart guy. Oh no, the League One genius. League One genius. You had it, yeah. It's from me.
Saying Morecambe, it is a bold prediction, but I thought they did very well last season. To me, look, this is Derek Adams, and I'm sure at some point he'll probably prove me wrong. It wouldn't be the fun. Yeah, no, I'm going to stick with Morecambe for 23rd. It's tough though, because when teams come up from League Two, they tend to do quite well. It's really weird, because teams actually they do quite well when they're promoted from League Two. I mean, Argyle, and we've seen other teams do it this season. I mean, so it is one of those that teams just they do quite well when they're promoted, but
yeah. Okay, and 22nd.
I am going to go for just as I say that teams tend to do quite when when they get promoted. Two of them I've mentioned Port Vale. I'm going for 22nd. I'm the manager, but I'm not convinced if they've got the right players. But time will soon tell. But I think are a good team. But I do think they'll be in that battle, and I'm not sure they've got out of that battle. If we're being perfectly honest with ourselves.
Okay, so now it's gone for Port Vale number 22. Okay, to wrap up the relegation teams, number 21.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Actually, going to go for Fleetwood Town. I think they were lucky enough to stay up last season. I don't teams in this league, and this is brutal league I've seen League One. It's more brutal than last season. I mean, last season, yes, we had I gave up watching football for a little while, but we had Wigan go up, and the other two I can't. That's really good of me. But yeah, I sort of stopped watching football, to be honest, probably after the last game of the season. I just totally stopped. Remember what happened in the playoffs, which I know sounds great, but after what happened, I wasn't watching any football for a very long time because I needed to calm down. Up last season. I know Wigan did, if that helps. I know Wigan did. Who beat Wickham? Wickham got to a final, didn't they? Oh, MK Dons. They went up.
Let me see.
Who went up?
Okay, so who went up?
Wigan. Wigan won
Rotherham
the league.
went up. I know they went up. Rotherham.
Who? Rotherham. That's the one. Rotherham.
Yeah.
And then we went playoffs. Oh, Sunderland. There you go. Sunderland. It was Sunderland, Rotherham, and Wigan. They were the teams that went. Yeah, yes. It was Sunderland, Wigan, Rotherham were the teams that went up. Sunderland, Rotherham got promoted automatically. Wigan won the league. Now I remember.
Okay. Yeah, Ollie for this comment, lovely. Yeah, got it sorted today. Luckily. Tyler says big up lunch. So Tyler is the one who basically he made this stream happen. So big up Tyler. He's doing currently he's doing a watch along for the women's Rose game. So yeah. Go the link to his channel is in the description. Go to his channel and then subscribe and then come back to this channel. Come back and watch this. So of those 4 teams you have predicted, who do you think is going to be the best player of each team?
Crikey, that is a question that I was hoping I wouldn't have to answer. Honest, I couldn't tell you because I've met Matt J from Mexico. He's decent. Port Vale, I'm not a clue who even plays for them. As I said, this season is really going to be for us all, I think. Especially me, because of the way League One is, you got so many. You get 7 different teams every season, so to learn the league. And I haven't focused on what other teams are doing, but I've heard Matt J from Exeter. He's all right, but other than that, I know the manager of Port Vale is very good. He might have enough to keep him up, but he's a decent manager. He used to manage. It's about to say Bristol City, that'll get me killed. But yeah, no, he's some more.
Yeah. Big up Chelsea fan, big up. So yeah, okay. So let's get on to. We'll do from 20th to 15th.
Mhm.
If then we will go through a bit of the comments, and then we will do 14 to 9th, and then from there to the top.
Yeah.
So your 20th place, just barely surviving relegation.
Barely. I need to actually write down what I'm predicting, or I'm gonna forget who I. So I've put Exeter 24th, 23rd.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
Exeter
for. I'm gonna go for. I think they might just about. Just I think. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, Bristol Rovers. That's my shout.
Bristol Rovers. That's an interesting shout. Any reasoning behind it or not?
Well, they another promoted team from League Two. The reason I've gone for them there is because they never they impress me. Is really the way to. I don't rate their manager. I think Joey Barton is something, not only a human but also a football manager. But doesn't rate me, and I think you look at the teams that are in League Two, right? League One this season. You're looking at teams like Argyle, who have had many years' experience now. Ipswich, you've got Derby, you've got Charlton. These teams know what they're doing. Barnsley, I mean, it's a tough league. It's a tough league, and I really do think that some interesting things will happen. But I do think Bristol Rovers do struggle. But unlike a few years ago, I actually predict them to stay up. They went straight back down, I think. But yeah.
Big up, Ishank. Yeah. Big up yourself. Of course, United and all the way from India. Big up yourself. Yeah, make sure you subscribe if you are new. Hit that like button and share the channel. With 2 away from 130. Come on, everyone. Hit that subscribe button. Right. Isaac, if I pronounce it right, if I don't, apologies. Says T boy says hi. I say hi back. Big up Spencer and Tyler sent me as well. Big up everyone that has come from there. Make sure you smash the likes, please, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. All kinds of sports, you guys know. Oh, I'm going to be covering that, but now, your
Yep.
19th place.
Yeah, I'm here. In 19th, I've gone for Shrewsbury. Is my pick for 19th.
Shrewsbury Town. Okay. Yeah, is it? Let me just check if I have spelled it right. Shrewsbury. Okay. Any reasoning why you might have chosen them, or is it just because
They're always
you?
down that end in League
Um,
One. Shrewsbury are your perfect club for Leagues Two and bottom of League One. There, club. I think they'll struggle. I don't think they'll go down. I ultimately do think that about them. Um, but I do think they'll struggle, but not to the extent or Port Vale will struggle. I think they will struggle um, a lot more because it's really tough doing predictions, especially with League One, because you just form to go in as such. I mean, it's very similar to Championship, where because they have 17 new teams every season as well. It's ridiculously tough. Leagues are two of the most absolutely ridiculous leagues in the world. Would not be surprised if I get a single one of these right. I will in fact, keep hold of it, but I don't predict that I'll actually get any of these. It's just that crazy.
yeah. Yeah. Maybe you won't. But 19 Shrewsbury. Let me just. Okay. Chris, a person called Tyler sent me. uh, yeah, Diego. I haven't seen you in a while in the chat. Big up yourself. Just dropping a like. Big up. Um, I think 10 likes. I believe 10 likes. Big up everyone. Um, yeah. I will just keep this comment up. So now, who do you predict will get 18th place? Oh, Annie's next. Okay,
For
next.
Cheltenham Town, uh, I think reasons to choose. I thought they did quite well last season. Um, did Cheltenham, but again, and I'll keep mentioning this pretty much up until probably 12th. This league is going to be ridiculous, and I I have no idea who's going to. Most of this is off a whim. It's not like the Premier League where you've got you're pretty sewed on to who's going to be in the top seven. Bottom five, and then it's just putting the rest in, sort of willy nilly. Predict the Premier League, but to predict League One is just insane. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. It's such a ridiculous league, just because of some of the teams. I mean, yeah, it's a ridiculous. I'm looking forward to predicting these because I don't think I'll get any of them right.
No. We will see. Like I say, I don't know any. I know some of the teams, but don't ask me players. As I said, beginning. Don't. You can ask me some of the teams, what their names is. I can tell you that. Don't ask me players, please. No. But yeah, chat. Ollie in the chat. Can I come on? JKG. Okay. Um, Ollie, uh, I'll open the lines when I do the championship predictions. When I do that, I will open the lines. But ninth, so 17th
I've gone
team.
Accrington Stanley. They're a very good club. I absolutely love Accrington. And their manager is just he is he is just such a good manager. What he has done at that club, I mean, I'd argue, and this is gonna this is going to send probably if it would. God knows how much hate I'll get, but has had a bigger achievement at Accrington than Sir Alex Ferguson, not because of what they've won. Let me be very clear when I say they've won, but it's because of the stature of Accrington Stanley should be nowhere near. Shouldn't they play in a ground that's built for league? They're not a club who should be there, and what he has achieved is so I'm going to go Accrington, but you know I do like him. I like Accrington. They're a good team.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, fair enough. Let me just. So, I just if you want to see something here. Interesting, you haven't mentioned some of these names. I'm looking at it and I'm like, what? Okay. I'm looking at some of these teams' names and I'm like, just. But yeah.
It's okay because what I'm doing is I'm actually predicting it when.
Okay.
So I'm actually writing my. I'm right. Who am I missing?
Big up everyone. We're one subscriber away. Just one from 150. Come on. Just share the channel to your friend who likes, I don't know, he likes basketball or boxing or tennis. What's it? Send the channel link to him. Tell him come over to subscribe for the best sports content out there. But yeah, of course now I was writing them down. So
I'm done.
And I'll try when we do a review of League One, and we look again at the predictions. We will see. If now was correct.
I am ready. I am.
So, yeah, number 16.
Lincoln City.
Lincoln City. Okay.
They were quite. And I just see more of the same. I do. I don't think placed Brennan Johnson. I don't think they ever did, and I think that was a problem for Lincoln. And it's a problem I don't get. I stand corrected, of course. This is where Lincoln will probably win the league. And they had a difficult season last season. There was a lot going on in difficult circumstances, but yeah, I'm say Lincoln in 16th, and not put all of the League Two teams bottom 16, which is quite nice of me.
Yeah, but don't attack now. It's just his opinion of who do he thinks. Don't you? If he has put your team 20th or 17th, don't think he is being angry or anything.
I just said that John Coleman had. I just said that John achievement at Accrington Stanley than Sir Alex Ferguson did at Manchester United. Trust me, I think.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But
they hate on me all the time.
15th placed.
I've gone for the last team in League Two actually, from League Two, and I've stuck Forest Green Rovers as my wild card. There's something about them is Forest Green, and I'm excited to see what they do this season. They could fall flat on their face, which is to do, but no, I think Forest Green in 15th. They're my wild card. I absolutely stormed League Two last season. Stormed it. There was never a doubt where Morecambe, not Morecambe, Forest Green don't like to get promoted, but they absolutely stormed League Two last season. It'll be interesting to see how they handle League One. It's players are a lot better, and the teams you're up against, they're just smart. It'll be a tough fight, but I can see Forest Green having a similar season Argyle's first season back in League One, which is do really well at the start, and then I can see Forest Green having that sort of start, and it wouldn't be the first time.
Okay, fair enough. I was looking at the table just to see who was left, and I saw Forest Green Road. And I was thinking, yeah, because I didn't know they came up from League Two. I just thought Forest Green Rovers, yeah, they might do something. But this, I think, for in the chat, make sure you like. We're on 13 likes. Big up everyone that just like the stream. Big up. Again, big up Tyler. Link to his channel is in the description. Haven't already, go subscribe to his channel. Road to 2K on his channel. Yeah, and if he reaches 2K subscribers, he's currently on how many? If he reaches 2K subscribers, he's currently on 1.17K. So if he reaches 2K subscribers by the end of the year, I will eat something spicy live on stream. It might be for something, but you guys need to go over this channel, subscribe. But first of all, subscribe here. And go follow Niall on Twitter and on Instagram.
Yeah, if you want more of my dodgy, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I also dabble in a bit of our politicians, so I'm fair to everyone. It's just random tweet ahead, and I'll just randomly. It's with me. I don't really have a filter, so I'll just ranter, just whenever it comes into my head, really. So just be prepared for God knows. It's one of them, really.
Yeah. So, but we will get back to the predictions. Number 14. Who are you going with?
I've gone Cambridge United. Thought they did very well last season. I think they've got it in them again to do it this season. I think that is likable. There's something about Cambridge. I don't dislike Cambridge. I quite like them. But I actually sort of hope they do. Although saying that, they did take 8 points off us twice last. Be quite dislikable. So we'll move on because I don't dislike on the top of my favourite list anyway. So, but I don't dislike 14. They had as I said, they had a good season last season. I think they can just build on that and be probably echoed by their manager.
Yeah. So Niall has gone for the University to come in 14th. So
there's another you got Oxford in this league as well.
Yeah, we will. Will Oxford United get top 10 in our predictions?
We shall see. We shall see.
See, that yeah, 13th place.
I've got Burton Albion, and I've got Lloyd Hasselbank did absolutely unspeakable things last season. When he joined back, it was fantastic. He was absolutely flying. Got Burton playing some real. So I think they could have a fairly good season, and I think certainly they'll run at that.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, Burton Albion. Okay, that I thought if I would, I thought you would place them a bit lower. But
Yeah,
again, I
uh,
don't know nothing.
this is League One, mate. There's no guarantees that anything I've predicted so far. Absolutely nothing.
So
Nothing. It's such an interesting. I'm more six. I'm a lot more confident with my top six than I am my bottom. I will say that much though. I am much more confident with my top six.
yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Um, yeah. So 12, a top 12 we're heading into. Is he going to say Plymouth Argyle? Or is he going to say Charlton Athletic? Who's he going with?
Well, for 12th, I've actually gone for neither. For Bolton Wanderers.
Okay.
I thought they were shocking last season, and the way they treated Anthony short of comical. Um, so I actually that I've put them this high. But I actually think they will have last season. But I don't think they'll exceed target. I think it's probably the best they can do. They are still coming back, and respect their manager. That's the only issue they've got.
Okay, fair enough. Wasn't it like 2 seasons ago, Bolton were almost in the playoffs?
Uh, Now I'm pretty sure two. Oh yeah, no, 2 seasons ago they got two because last season they were in League Two. So yeah, they were just promoted from League.
Oh, okay, okay. So yeah. Um. Okay. Now, okay, that makes sense. Um. Orest talks football, aka Orest says big up and big up Orest, big up, big up. Um. If you haven't already, go subscribe to this. Yeah. No, Orest have hit 200 yet. It's because wait, let me check quickly. But while I check, what is your 11th place?
So in 11th, and this is where it gets a little bit more difficult. Charlton Athletic. Mainly because I think all just better. In their own unique little way, because that is us, who I absolutely detest. If I hate Wickham more than Exeter, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, Charlton in 11, you know, that would be quite the season for them. Actually, last season they struggled, brought in Johnny Jackson, manager. I know they were linked to Matt Taylor from Exeter City, Dale Exeter City, and I don't know who they did get, but I do think Chelsea will perform maybe a bit better, but it's actually quite bold of me to put. It's just one of them, really.
Okay, Charlton. That's an interesting choice. Rest, I'm not going. Okay, I will put it up, but I'm not going to say anything. Yes. Because if you don't know, Chelsea fan right here. Rest, he's just jealous because we got a better manager than United got. That's all. He's just jealous.
I mean, to be fair, it's just too fair. I mean, this is the same Chelsea side that was held 1-1 after 90 minutes of our goal. And to be fair, in my defence, I didn't want Chelsea in the FA Cup. I'll admit that now, because I wanted Manchester United because I thought we had a better chance of beating them. Personally, I look at a midfield pivot of McFred, midfield, and I'm like, I back the boys in green for this one, to be honest. So yeah, just to sort, I'll chuck that one out there because it's always nice banter, you know. Yeah, especially that car crash of a club. I mean, way to tarnish a legacy. They might as well just ban that club now. I think that they're finished.
Yeah.
Finito.
Yeah. The United are United. They're always going to have thousands of fans that always cackling, and they're always going to strive to be the best. Bruno.
I don't think so. I think United will be relegated in 3 years' time.
Wow, bold statement. Relegated.
Just after that, that would be low-key the funniest thing I've seen in football. If mandated to the Championship, that would be the single most funniest thing I've ever seen in football. That would just be, that would be hilarious.
That would be the best thing to ever happen.
It'd be like Christmas that would be like Christmas comes early.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, back to the prediction.
Indeed. Top 10 now, isn't it?
Yeah, 10th. Top 10.
So in 10th, I've actually gone for a former United coach here. I've gone for Kieran McKenna's Ipswich Town. I don't if we're being honest with ourselves, I don't really rate him. So yeah, I'm going Kieran McKenna.
Okay, fair enough. Ipswich 10th. Ipswich. That's an interesting one. But yeah. If personally, what I know, okay, I will give my top 10. 10th place, I would give. Don't take this seriously, please. Don't take this seriously. 10th place. I think I will go for Derby. Derby County hasn't been mentioned yet by now, but I think I'm going with them 10th.
Could be a while till I mention
that. We'll see. But 9th place, I will start off. I will go with Ipswich Town. I will go for Niles 10th place.
In my 9th, I've gone Oxford City. Not Oxford City. Oxford play in a completely different league, and I'm pretty sure they're non-league. No, I am doing really well at getting clubs mixed together tonight. I'm allowed in Oxford, or Bristol for that mind. But yeah, I'm going to go. They're always a team that can pull a rabbit out of a hat, and I think they'll do it again, the ninth sort of top half, they'll probably take that. They'll be quite happy with that. They just missed out on playoffs. So I do expect Oxford to still be up there. I still expect them.
Yeah. Fair enough. So some of the teams left. You got Barnsley are left. Bristol Rovers are left.
No, I said Bristol Rovers in 20th.
Oh yeah, you said yeah.
There's no way
Derby
Bristol Rovers. There's no way Bristol Rovers are in the top.
But okay, Derby County they still there. What else? MK Dons are there. Peterborough is there. Plymouth are there. Portsmouth are there. Sheffield Wednesday are there, and Wickham are still left. That's I think most of the teams left, if not all of them. But 8th place.
In 8th, I've gone for fellow Dockyard Derby opponents. They never will get promoted ever. Just doesn't understand the word promotion or playoffs. They just what they're doing. But I do think 8th. I think they will have a slightly better season than they did. But when you've got a keeper who's just gone and got himself a job at Southampton, and you're telling me that you can't get playoffs with that, we've got a bit of a problem there. So I'm gonna say Pompey in 8th, that Bell with them as well.
Who in 8th? Would you say 8th?
Portsmouth.
Oh, Portsmouth. Okay. Wow. Okay, Portsmouth. Let me just check if I spelled it right. Yeah. Okay, I have. So my 8th place. Is Sheffield Wednesday. I'm going Sheffield Wednesday. Don't take this. Like I said, don't take this serious. That boy Gunner TV, be up yourself.
You say don't take it seriously, but having Sheffield Wednesday and 8th to think or suggest they're an all right team, but what the 9th, 8th, 7th, and 6th, they could have been. I think they're these teams, but in no particular order.
Imagine top 10. I get all the top 10 right. Almost of the top 10. Then you go back.
Depends on where.
Depends on what happens. So that boy Gunner TV. What's the crack, boys? Nothing really much. Just talking about a bit of League One. And our boy Orest is, I don't know. Orest has some agenda against Tuchel. I know why, but
I mean,
I keep.
To be fair, United's previous managers have been Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ralph Rangnick, so I don't think he's in to talk about managers. Let alone Thomas Tuchel, for goodness sake. I mean, can someone remind me what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer Rangnick in that matter?
And someone remind me when last at United won the Champions League. Oh yeah, that's right, when I was born.
They won last time they actually were sort of classed in as big boys in Europe.
Well, we got more European trophies combined. In all competitions, we have more European trophies than United. So, and they just won Champions League ahead of just one. So,
That ain't
if we
gonna
can
be changing it.
if we equal them in Champions League in the next 5 years, we have more European pedigree than Manchester United.
That'd be hilarious.
It's true because what we have more European trophies than
Yeah,
them,
I don't
and
doubt
we
it. I don't doubt it.
so and we have the same amount of Champions League. So
True.
yeah. But seventh place,
This
is he going
team,
to say his own team Plymouth? Is he going with Wickham, or is it going to be neither?
so this other team that I detest so much, and I have said that they are. I have said so many things about this club, and most I can't repeat. Honest, but you know, it's one of them that I have mentioned called Tuchel ban, and say it's all Tuchel ban football and all that. Well, are the real issues with football. They are absolutely. I've got them in seventh, but because I absolutely cannot have them in the fray. And I mean, if they could be relegated, that would just be lovely. I'm wishing far too much there, because that ain't gonna happen. But I mean, they are a club that if we can beat them this season, it would be by no miracle, because we can never beat these absolute. Oh, they are just the worst team for our goal, because they're just like 65 men behind the ball plus the dinner lady. So you know, it's team to face. So I'm going Wickham in seventh, and hopefully they can get to that. That'd be nicer.
Okay, so he has gone same as he's gone with the teams I have said. Is he going with them? He's gone with Wickham Wanderers, team that got into the playoffs last season. He's going seventh.
Indeed.
I might just agree. From here on out, I don't know any team except MK Dons and what? And of course, who's Plymouth and Peterborough. The rest, don't ask. um, so yeah. But, okay, six.
I
Top
have
six.
gone for the last playoff spot. I've gone for the team in Sheffield Wednesday into sixth place. I think they really well last season. They gave us three points plus. Cheers, Darren Moore.
So yeah, I went for them earlier, right? I think.
Yeah.
Wait. So okay, I will put Portsmouth. I don't think I went for them. I will put them in sixth place. Yes.
Yeah, as I said, Oxford, Portsmouth, Wickham could go into any position. But I do class as one of them. I don't think Sheffield Wednesday are guaranteed playoffs.
Yeah. Wait, did I say? Oh, no, I haven't. No. Oxford, would I get into the top 10? Okay, so no. Okay, I'm changing it. I'll put Portsmouth 5th, Oxford 6th.
Hmm.
So some surprises there. But Niall, your 5th place?
I've gone for MK Dons.
MK Dons.
I've gone. MK Dons is quite self-explanatory. They were a very good team last season. Have another good season this season.
Yeah. And 5th place, like I said, Portsmouth. Now the top 4. Top 4. Who is getting 4th spot? Is it going to predict it? Peterborough to get it.
So
Yeah.
the team I've gone for 4th is actually Derby County. 35 championship
Derby
players, haven't they? They've signed about God knows. I'm gonna stick my neck on the line, and I'm gonna say Derby County.
Okay. 4th spot. I will go for MK Dons. I will put them in 4th. So the top 3. Now this is an interesting one. There's a few teams left. Who's getting 3rd place?
In 3rd, I have gone for Peterborough. Peterborough United just missing out, but they will absolutely.
I didn't quite catch that.
Peterborough United.
Yeah, you said just after Peterborough. You said, what did you say?
Said that I think they'll just miss out on automatics, but they'll storm the play.
Okay, yeah, 3rd Peterborough. Who's left? Wait. Okay, so Plymouth are left, and who else is left? Did I say Derby earlier?
I think so. Don't think you did.
Okay, wait. Let me just check. Oh, Barnsley are still left. Okay. 3rd place Barnsley. For me. Is it going to predict? Now this is basically 1st and 2nd place. So I think for you, it's either Barnsley or Plymouth in 1st or 2nd. And I don't know. I think for me, it's. Did I say Peterborough? No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. For me, it's either Plymouth or Peterborough. For you, it's Barnsley or Plymouth, your team. Who is finishing 1st?
So I've actually gone to win the league, and Plymouth Argyle to just come across the line. But I'll be happy to take 2nd place because that's a return to Championship belongs. So I've gone for Argyle in 2nd, and then Peterborough. Not Peterborough.
Peterborough in 2nd, and Plymouth Argyle 1st place. Niall backing his team to win League One. So now it's all down to
I predicted
me. Is it going to be Peterborough or Plymouth? I will agree with now Plymouth Argyle to finish number one in League One. So yeah, Niall, I'll ask you this
Easy.
question: who's going to be the most impressive team?
I think the team we're building right now is it's a decent team. It really is. And I'm excited. I'm excited. We've kept the spine of the team. We kept it all last season. So yeah, I'm going to back the ball and say we'll be the most impressive team out there next season, or this season, shall I say?
Okay, so yeah, you guys, just almost just over an hour. Kenny, big up Kenny. Yes, Kenny. Just finish up League One predictions, Kenny. So yeah, um, so you can go and rewatch Premier the predictions. Hour long show.
No, I'm not using my mic at the moment. Many technical difficulties today. Let's not even talk about
uh, Technical difficulties. The laptop doesn't want to work with the Wi-Fi, or it doesn't want to work with um, the
that. Hotspot.
streaming platform I'm using.
Yeah,
So
I
so
got
he
here in
switched
the
his
end.
phone, but yeah, we have made it to the end. Big up now for joining.
No worries,
We
mate.
had some technical problems, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Um, I'll will be mostly covering all the predictions and stuff previews for the weekend's games and stuff. I will be on here. You guys will see me, but he will mostly do the talking. So yeah. But big up everyone. Exit 24th Kenny. He agrees with now. But now shout out your socials. Where can the people find you?
So you can find me on YouTube Premier League. Not that we're uploading anything at the moment, but we are slowly coming back. We're currently to see what we're going to do. And you can find me on Twitter at Niall_PAFC about random crap all the time.
Yeah, yeah, and of course, you can find me here, Coach's Corner. Subscribe. Have have we eaten 1:30? Let me just refresh the page. We have eaten 1:30. Big up everyone. 1:30 subscribers. We have everyone who has subscribed. So that's milestone has been eaten. Big up Kenny. Big up everyone who's joined. Big up Arrest, Chelsea fan, Spencer, Chris, Diego, everyone, Tyler, Ollie, Elias, big up everyone who joined in the comments. Yeah. Uh, uh, so yeah, my Twitter underscore coach corner, Instagram underscore coach underscore corner. Yeah, you can subscribe here. 150 is the goal before the season. The Premier League season starts, of course. League One, League Two, Championship season starts in 8 days. Championships fixture predictions probably coming out Wednesday. Hey, and then I'm trying to do either Sunday, trying to get a League Two fan. I'm talking to one, just a bit busy with schedule. I'm trying to get him on, but Kenny saying do my League One and League Two the day before start. Um, that's what I do. Um, the, the day before I will do like the preview for the first week, not for the whole season. So yeah, and I will do that. Big up everyone. Big up Kenny. Joining. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Now it will be on here again. Maybe I will have him a bit on for some of the Premier League stuff. For rest, yeah, just to talk a bit of grab to a rest. But now, is what Premier League team do you support?
No, we don't. I have one club and one club only.
Oh,
I am
okay.
Argyle through and through. I do this crap of Argyle's my local and I support like Chelsea or Man. Yeah. I don't have a problem with people doing that, but it's not the way I roll. I was born in Plymouth, and that's the team I support. And unfortunately, picking a football team is a lot like a marriage. Once you've done it, you're pretty much stuck with.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, big up everyone. See you all very, very soon.